Hi everyone, this is my card for today. I made it using the Create a Critter Cricut cartridge and the green stack, the DCW green stack that I got at Joann's, and that's this paper right here on the front. And then I cut my skunk and the stump out of a basil cardstock, and then on the inside I used more of the green stack, that's this blue paper, and then this is white cardstock, and I printed my sentiment on the printer, and then I cut the flower out of the same Cricut cartridge. Okay, so let me go over the cuts for you. On page 61 of the Create a Critter manual, you'll find the skunk, and I cut this part of the stump, I cut this out at 1.5 inches in a brown basil cardstock, and then I cut the top part of the stump, which is this right here. This is under layer 2. I cut that in a lighter brown, and I cut that at 1.5 inches also. And then I cut under layer 3 right here. You can see there's the little leaf, and I cut the leaf too out of a green cardstock, or a green basil cardstock. And then my skunk, I cut the base of my skunk out in white, and my skunk was cut at 1 3/4. And then I cut layer 2. I did not cut layer 1. I left layer 1 off. I cut layer 2, which is right here, and I cut that out of black. And then under layer 3, I cut his nose right there out of pink cardstock. And then you can kind of see from the card, hold him up closer, I just put pink cardstock behind the ears, blue behind the eyes, and a little bit of red behind the mouth. I didn't do layer 2 because I wanted to do different colors for all of those. So I just stuck cardstock on the back, a little piece of each color on the back to get the colors that I wanted. So then on the inside of the card, my flower was cut at 2 inches, and I cut the flower is on the same page in the cart, and it's under accessory down here, and again I cut it at 2 inches. I cut the full flower out of red, and then I cut just the stem out of green, and then you lay the stem over the flower, and that creates the flower. And my blue circle was cut at 3 3/4, and my white circle was cut at 3 1/4. Okay, to fit inside my card. And my card, the circle on my card is actually 4.5 inches. The diameter of my card is 4.5 inches. And basically how I created the circle was I took a piece of white cardstock, scored it down the middle, folded it in half to create my card, and then I took a circle that was 4.5, a circle template that was 4.5 inches, and I laid it on my cardstock, and I left myself about 2 inches up here at the top where the fold is, and then I traced it and I cut my circle. And then for this red paper I did the same thing. I laid the card down as my template, and then cut that out, and then placed my and then glued the paper on. So it was pretty easy. And then I used I don't remember which card I used for the circles, but I just found a circle on one of the cards, used the real dial size, and then just did the sizes I told you, 3 3/4 for the blue and 3 1/4 for the white. Okay, I think it turned out pretty cute. And if you have any questions, you can email me and I'll answer them. Okay, I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.